All right, amazing. Okay, a very good morning to every one of you. So let's start the today's session by full energy and we both, I mean, the entire team and I will learn. Whenever we start with the sessions, we really take up something in our life, and in fact, it's a reminder for ourselves. So let's start Monday with self love and relationship. Okay, just give me 1 minute, please. I'm sharing the screen. Righty. Okay. So, as today's session is more on self love and relationship, which is the most beautiful relationship is with ourselves. There is a beautiful author. Her name is Louise Hay. You might all have heard about her, that she has written many books on affirmations. And she says that the best relationship, which will be eternally with you, would be you and only yours with yourself. So let's start with the loving yourself or loving myself, I would say. All right. So I want to start with the beautiful verse which is in Bible. I read Bible basically, which is in John 1, verse 4:19. It says that we love because he first loved us. It's all about self love, reminds us that we should love ourselves because God loves us. Remember, God's love for you is a powerful way to approach your own quest to better love God and yourself. So, when we say that we are connected with any form of God, either Jesus, either Krishna, either Allah, either Sadguru, either any kind of form. We can only claim this when we really love ourselves because He created us. So it's a beautiful verse which I liked from Bible, and basically this is the short definition of self-love. However, love itself is it's an ocean. It's very difficult to define. So let's start with this self-love definition. It's self-love is a state of appreciation for oneself that grows from action that supports our physical, psychological, and spiritual growth. Loving ourselves really expands us. It actually breaks down the limits. It's unlimited. Self-love means a high regard for our own self, your own self-being, your own being, I would say, well-being and happiness. It means taking care of your own needs and not sacrificing your well being to please others. Self love means not settling for less than you deserve. So many times when we do not know how much do we love ourselves or we really love ourselves, then we sacrifice for anything. Sacrificial is important. However, we should not sacrifice for anything. All right. So there are a few things about love. The power that created this incredible universe has often been referred to as love. There's a beautiful verse again from Bible which I have read is God is love. Not love is God. God is love. We often heard this statement, love makes the world go round. It's all about loving yourself. So loving yourself means putting yourself first, and never to feel like that I am selfish to myself. It's nothing like that. Many people actually think that we are selfish because we are loving ourselves. It's nothing like that. Putting yourself first is to focus on yourself so that you can distribute love. So then loving yourself also means accepting yourself the way you are with all your flaws. Because when a mother gives birth to a child, if a child is doing any kind of mistake, she never denies that he or she is not my child. She or he always, parents always accept that no, whatever they are the best kids. So loving yourself is also accepting yourself completely. Loving yourself is also showing compassion for the person that you are. What you are, either I'm black, either I'm white, either I'm tall, either I'm small, short, I would say, sorry. It doesn't mean that you're hating yourself or anything. You're highly educated, you're not educated, you have so much of money, you don't have money. Doesn't matter. God never judges you. So why to judge yourself? Better to love yourself. You are the best version of yourself. Yes, loving yourself can be difficult. It requires consistent thought and determination. Honestly speaking, self love is something which we really need to work upon on the daily basis. Maybe that, we'll talk about different techniques of self love later. Loving yourself demands that you accept your faults, your mistakes, wrong turns, maybe that you might have not taken few good decisions in your life. That's perfectly all right. It's okay. It's no worries about that. Loving yourself means being thankful for your body, for your mind, for your soul, for your feelings, for your emotions, even for your negative and darker part. God, thank you so much that you have given that darker part also because it is motivating me to bring towards light, towards God. If there is no sorrow, how will you enjoy happiness? So everything is all about loving yourself. So this is something, if we really have self-love, we use such kind of language. Physical touch. We actually go for massages, soft blankets, physical activities, spa days, skincare routines, swimming, stretching. That makes your body feel good. Act of service, therapy, act of kindness, scheduling, cleaning, delegating, going out, receiving gifts, trips. You give gift to yourself. Many times we don't give gift to ourselves. Believe me, guys, I really, bring flowers at home, not by giving flowers to anyone else. I love lily, and I bring that for myself. Treating yourself by purchasing things that make you happy, quality time, spending time alone, hobbies, and doing things that you love, meditation, hobby, creative time, words of affirmation. If we have the habit of writing daily affirmation, it actually trains our subconscious mind. These are some of the language of self-love. All right. So if there is lack of self-love, what happens? If you have low self-esteem, you may have difficulty with relationships because our relationship with ourselves is not good. Feeling sad, depressed, anxious. You hide yourself from others. We just want to be isolated. We overanalyze our behavior. कहीं मैंने ऐसा तो नहीं कह दिया कहीं मैंने ऐसा तो नहीं कर दिया It's over analysis, overthinking. You have a strong fear of being judged by others. Oh, did I dress up well? Oh, others are watching me. Am I looking good? Oh, really? You feel inferior to others. My God, this person is so cool. I don't look so good. You're too hard on yourself. You really criticize yourself. I don't have this, I don't have that. Lack of confidence, excessive attention. Everyone should give attention to me. Have difficult and unstable relationship. You settle for less. In fact, one more thing which is not written here is self pity. Self pity is the biggest form of lack of love, and it's connected with your ego, higher ego. That every time I need attention. People with self love do not need attention of anyone except God, except the higher self. All right. So, being, uh, these are some of the signs. Just give me a minute. These are some of the what we can say. Self-love is not all these things. Being egoistical, thinking that you are better than anyone else, thinking that you are never wrong, not caring about others, not being kind to others, only loving yourself when things are going well, blaming others when things go wrong. And one more thing which I would like to add specifically for males, males think that they cannot cry. Males think that if they have good body, they are males. It's nothing like that. Self-love is all above and beyond your bodily love, your thinking, your feelings. It's all above everything, not at all judging even a single thing in you. This is okay. So let's understand spiritually. We all know that we have seven major chakras in our body. These are crown chakra, throat chakra, solar plexus, base chakra, sacral, heart, crown. I'm not going deeper into the chakra healing and everything, but yes, the two major chakras which are blocked if we do not feel self love. However, we need to balance all the chakras by doing regular meditation and other exercises. But two major chakras are solar plexus and heart chakra. I would say sacral also, but I want to talk majorly about solar plexus and heart chakra. So basically, balancing heart chakra is very important. Sorry, solar plexus is important. This is also known as Manipura chakra, which is the energy center of fire element, prana, and when the third chakra is in balance. Basically, it feels confident, self-motivated, and sense of purpose. If it is negative, if it is surrounded by negative energy, you will feel low self-esteem, excessive weight gain, digestive system disorders, and diabetes. These are some of the emotions which are connected with this solar plexus: intellect, clarity, willpower, assertiveness, discipline, self confidence, and aggression. So, when this energy center is open and balanced, you feel more confident. These are some of the feelings: a strong sense of self confidence and self worth, clear sense of personal identity and purpose, feeling empowered to take action towards goals and dreams, good digestion and healthy metabolism, a sense of inner strength and resilience, ability to make decisions with ease and trust in oneself, willingness to take risk and step out of one's comfort zone, clarity of mind and control over emotions. And if it is imbalanced, then we feel just opposite of all these things. I am not worthy. I am not confident. I don't have identity. I am not good. I look like this and that. So these are some of the techniques to unblock your chakra, solar plexus chakra. The first thing is affirmation. We really can write affirmations on the daily basis. And these are some of the affirmations like I feel calm, confident, powerful. I feel ready to face challenges. I feel motivated to pursue my purpose. We all can read right now also, if you're watching right now, so we can read it out. I feel motivated to pursue my purpose. And the best part is to claim it loudly, not inside. Maybe we can write it down and we claim it loudly. The only thing I need to control is how I respond to situation. I stand in my personal power. I honor the power within me. And just imagine that your solar plexus is getting unblocked. This is a daily activity. Even there are some of the yoga poses. This is classical forward bend. You can bend like this. This also clears your belly. This is another bow pose. So this is also heals the solar plexus. This is half spinal twist. This also changes the condition of solar plexus. Upward plank. Plank is really, really very helpful. Even I tried that. Okay, this is cobra pose. This is something related to all the unblocking your solar plexus. Now, another thing is how to balance the heart chakra. It's basically responsible for storage and distribution of prana. the life force energy that flows through our bodies for maintaining the air element. Very important. We all have seen during Corona how things changed, at that time. Imagine due to that virus, how many chakras got blocked. Even through pollution, also it happens. So it's very important to get that life force by unblocking your heart chakra for maintaining the air element in our system. It is located in our chest and it is closely connected with our heart, lungs, and the thymus gland. It regulates the flow of energy. If it is blocked, you will feel all these things: rejection, lack of trust in a committed relationship, issues with giving and receiving affection, over dependency in a relationship, distant behavior with people who care for you, tough and unemotional appearance while feeling vulnerable, physical symptoms such as heart palpitation, poor blood circulation, heart pain, angina. These are some of the problems if it is blocked. If it is not blocked, you feel unconditional love towards others and yourself. Healthy relationship with no attachment or addictions, experiencing peace and joy, forming deep and meaningful connection with others effortlessly, trusting others and feeling comfortable, feeling content and at ease with oneself. It is the sign of balanced heart chakra. Again, these are some of the affirmations to balance your heart chakra. And this is, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. This is a very beautiful exercise. I love affirmations, visualizations. Affirmations work a lot. I am wanted and loved. My heart is open to give love. I forgive myself. I love in a state of grace and gratefulness. I value love above attachment. I'm worthy of love. I love all beings equally. I'm in harmony with myself and others. These are some of the affirmations, and these are some of the yoga poses. Camel pose. This is the pose which you can try for opening your heart chakra. I would request everyone to please try every pose under the guidance of yoga teachers. These are pictures I'm showing because these are some of the asanas, but I have humble request because they know that if you have any kind of problems in the body. So if you are expert, then well and good, but then I would always recommend to have yoga teacher. Half bridge pose, Ardha Setu Padasana. This is another pose for heart chakra, fish pose for heart chakra, extended cobra pose, and many more are there. So basically, these are the techniques of self-love and which is on the daily process, daily basis. It's all about the first thing is giving gratitude. The moment we get up, we actually check our mobiles because of alarm, because of other things. This is something which is disconnecting ourselves from our soul. The first thing is daily gratitude. The second thing is eating healthier, forgiving yourself, clean up your environment. Don't be afraid to be creative. Creativity can be anything. Either it's painting, either it's drawing, either it's anything, whatever, craft, or maybe anything else. Maybe that you love to decorate your house. Maybe you love to decorate the vegetables. Maybe you love to do anything related to colors, anything which really feels good. You really want to dress up yourself very creatively. You want to change your hairstyle. It is also loving yourself. Meditate, setting time boundaries for yourself and for others. If you know that this is your time, it means your time. Spending time in the nature, affirmations, writing, and claiming loudly. Affirmation works when we write and we say loudly. It goes into the universe. Give yourself permission to love your body. Go for massages, go for long walks, sound healing, and listening music. Listening music with a sensible lyrics is very important. Of course, if we go to restaurant or anywhere, we cannot avoid any kind of bad lyrics if it is already playing. But when we are sitting with ourselves, at least we can choose lyrics wisely during listening the music. Lyrics are very important. Playing with pets, if you have pets, if you do not have pets, then also we can go to the garden, we can watch birds, Step out of your comfort zone, crystal healing, learning something new. Very important, very, very important. It's small learning or bigger learning, it doesn't matter. Let's not judge ourselves at all. Crystal healing also helps us for, opening our chakras as well as for self love. Reading and watching something great. This is really another thing which I would like to say here because we know that we have all the six senses, and the five senses are touch, hear, smell, watching. These are some of the senses which we need to really, really uh, be careful about with self awareness. No gossiping, no nothing like anything which gives you negative, no emotional serials, no news which is giving you any kind of disturbances. So senses need to be used very wisely. Find your happy place if you really like happy place. I do that. I go to many of the restaurant or maybe cafes and I sit there and I, uh, you know, uh, enjoy my company. Celebrate milestones. If you have any achievements, even if you won any trophy in your school, college, any clubs, maybe for marathon or maybe for anything in your lifetime, please celebrate. Please look at those trophies. You really achieve something great. Mirror work, which is very, very nice. Hugging yourself daily. Give up the need for approval from others. Don't ask. Give up that habit of taking approval for any of your decisions in your life. These are some of the techniques, and these are the daily practices. Daily practices. As we clean our house, we really clean our heart. So, this is something which is a very beautiful quote, which I liked about it. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Rupi Kaur is one of the most Indian Canadian writer, beautiful writer. The books are really nice. And she has given this quote: when you know that how to love yourself, you really know how to treat others, either on the road or in the society or within your house or with your partner or with your relationships or at your workplace. How you love yourself is how you teach others to love you. Very, very important. So, how it improves relationship when you actually respecting others and have better communication, it means self-worth improved. When you really start respecting yourself, not to compromise on those things which you really like, which you really want to love yourself, then this relationship improves. Then it has a better communication. It means that your self-worth improved. Removing jealousy and insecurity, which is very high, I'm sorry to say this, in females. A female gets jealous with another female very easily. That's my experience. I'm saying I'm not reading anywhere. So, jealousy something is a very negative feeling which actually blocks your solar plexus, which lower downs your chakra, which lower downs your self-esteem. Removing also requires a lot of self-forgiveness and forgiving others, loving yourself and loving others. Insecurity is because of finances. When we actually compare ourselves with somebody else's finances, with somebody else's security, it brings a lot of insecurity. So if we really love ourselves, we will never have this kind of habit. Appreciating each other's, achievement and very small things. Hey, let's do this. We have done it. Appreciating, I would also say that even if you know that Indore and Surat, these are two of the cleanest city of India. And appreciate yourself if you are actually, contributing in this cities also, I would say. So appreciating yourself. What others are doing doesn't matter. What you are doing, it also matters in your own eyes. So let's focus on ourselves first, and then we can focus on others. Okay, accepting each other gracefully. Yes, this person has flaws. Yes, even I have flaws. It's okay to have flaws. We are humans. Of course, God has given us some intuitive powers, which actually increases only when we practice meditation or we practice self love. So, appreciating and accepting each other gracefully. These are some of the relationship improvements which happens when we improve with ourselves. So, you might have heard the song. I would love to sing this song for all of you. And this is all about self love. So, this is the movie from Goody. It's a very old movie. And I would love to sing this song so that we can remind ourselves that how much we love ourselves. And I really want everyone to, at the end, take a pledge to keep your hand on your heart that from today onwards, if you were ignoring anything of these things, like, not taking care of yourself, just take care of yourself. So I would love to sing this song. हमको मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद की जय करे हमको मन की शक्ति देना भेदभाव अपने दिल से साफ कर सके दूसरों से भूल हो तो माफ कर सके झूठ से बचे रहे सच का दम भरे दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे तो मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद की जय करे हमको मन की शक्ति देना मुश्किलें पड़े तो हम पे इतना कर्म कर साथ दे तो धर्म का चले तो धर्म पर खुद पे हौसला रखे बदी से ना डरे दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद की जय करें हमको मन की शक्ति देना मन विजय करे दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद को जय करे हमको मन की शक्ति देना Thank you so much. And at the end, I would like to say our first and last love is self love. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you,
Yes.
Manisha, for covering it so well. Yeah. Does
Thank you.
anyone has any question or would you like to share?
Yeah, I would love to hear the stories also. And let's discuss something more about self love, your experiences.
Manisha ji, I love this topic, self-love and relationship,
Wow.
because I go through so much of pain, so much of, not physical pain, that I don't like anyone fighting with anyone. I don't like anyone fighting with me. So I go through hypnosis just to love myself more. And hypnotherapy has told me how to focus on myself and focus on my immediate family. Meaning
All right.
meaning that my immediate family, the ones who live with the ones who are close to me, like my immediate family, like friends and no, our immediate family, the ones who are living in my house, and my siblings and my caregivers. That's all. And
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, yeah.
and sometimes you see associates, they create the stigma. Associates, they
Yeah.
create the stigma. And then yesterday I was supposed to go for one event. I couldn't go because I was not feeling well, and
Okay.
I was actually very upset with that particular associate,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm. Okay.
that I have I I have done so much advocacy work for inclusive outdoor classroom, but why is she like I was thinking, why is she like that with my founder and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. So, I mean, you were really interested to go in that function.
I couldn't go because I was feeling, I had prayers in the house to create self-love on Monday. And then something of something pulls me back, pull,
Mm-hmm.
some energy like pulling me back. So I was like, since the
Maybe that, sorry, I'm interrupting you. Maybe that was not good for you. Maybe that happens, if we are not able to go out, maybe that something is protecting us. That
yeah,
also happens. I mean, if you were not feeling well, that's a different matter altogether. Maybe that mentally, physically, you were not prepared, or maybe that happened at
but
house.
if,
So,
if, even even if I were to go out, that would change my environment, because now currently, uh, although with my sinus, I still attend meetings, I still give talks, I went give for neuroplasticity and everything like that, give talks for maybe and everything, that did my show. But when I think
beautiful.
of something, that thing that, that thing attacks me. And in my, because you see, I have one niece and two nephews. So
Hmm.
they all, two are in Malaysia, two
So,
are, yeah.
is it related to your over analysis of your thoughts?
No, it's just
Over
like,
analysis of your thoughts,
it just
overthinking of your thoughts, overthinking about yourself. Is it like
overthink
that that stops you?
over, yeah, overthinking about the future.
Then that time we really need to break our patterns.
Yeah.
Here, something stops you.
So, but you know what? Self love promotes confidence. Self love promotes everything, because
Hmm.
self love taught me how to love others. The thing is
Hmm.
about me, me being 20, being born in 24th, 24th, even people like born in my, I'm the most caring person in my family for others. Even if
Okay.
other people are busy, I mean, I help. Actually, I'm like one of the one that the youngest one that binds the family together,
Hmm. Hmm.
basically. Yeah. And so this year, I told myself I want to love myself and I want to love others as they are, and I want to be happy with my caregiver and
Hmm.
caregivers and being build the orphanage. So be a senator so everyone can be happy with me. Just win a few more, just win a few more titles. Just
Hmm.
that is how I look at my life. And
That good. That's good. If you're practicing all these things, that's amazing.
so
In fact, I would request. Hmm.
Manisha, how do I then uh how do I then deal with negative situations in front of me? Like if someone contradicts my idea, how do I deal with it?
If someone, sorry, if
Someone
someone,
My final question to you is how do I deal with someone who contradicts my idea? If people like contradicts my idea one two times, I tell, even it's for my greatest good, even if I think
okay,
that it
okay, okay. If anyone has, see, it's very obvious, in fact, that if there are two people together, or maybe they are doing conversation, the idea would be different. The first thing, this is something which is a topic of conflict, I would say. So the first thing is to accept that there are two
yes.
people who are of different thoughts. The first thing which comes under acceptance. Fine, that person has another thought, I have another. Second thing is blame game will never work. Let's sit together, communicate, and come to this conclusion of winning situation. Any solution which is a winning situation.
Yes.
Maybe 50% you're right, maybe 50% other person is right.
Yeah, it's
Anyhow, you have to come to the same page.
yeah, after chemotherapy I said like 50-50. Even like you see from my caregiver's niece, it was a big adjustment to me. And she always thinks that I'm angry with her, but I'm not angry with her. But she had a big adjustment. Now she's adjusted and fine. But in the
I
household,
just
I
have
don't.
one question. Sorry, I'm interrupting you. Are you really practicing self-love without going on any kind of your issues? Are you really practicing self-love? I'm not talking about any therapies. I'm not talking anything about big things. Are you really writing affirmations? Are you really
Uh,
claiming these things? Writing helps a lot.
so I am practicing gratitude. I'm practicing gratitude, and
Very good. Very good. Wonderful. Wonderful.
because I'm thankful for everything that I've got.
Beautiful.
Some people do not have the things that I have. The thing is
Very
that
nice.
want to create a good legacy now, rather than when rather than wait for myself to be terminally ill, which I'm not.
Writing, are you doing writing specifically?
I am. I do. I did writing for
Great.
my.
Great.
I
Great.
did
Great.
writing when before pageantry or after pageantry, when I wanted to tell my father or anybody something. I would like say, because if I because I have breathing issues, so I cannot I cannot suppress my feelings. Because if I suppress my feelings, then the reflex will come in. So I do writing and I do. Anyway, thank you so much for your thoughts. And I
Thank
and
you.
I self love is like uh I just want to say message to the world is that self love is one of the greatest love, and self-love is next to godliness. So thank you, Shabana, and thank you, Manisha ji, and thank
Thank
you.
you so much for sharing your thoughts. Thank you so much for sharing everything with us. Thank you. Anyone else want to share anything? Neelam ji, Samina ji, Vasan ji, anyone regarding yourself, regarding your relationships, anything which you all are practicing in self-love?
Yeah. I would say I think it's easy to do when someone is, training you, like when you are having a session today. So, for example, today the self-love will be more. But after some time, then you again back to the routine and you forget.
Yes,
So
correct.
how to improve our practices, if you can tell us something about that.
Yes, that's something which even I also do. That is, it's a continuous process. The first thing is, as I have shown one slide of different techniques of self-love. So at least two or three practices we have to do consistently till we subside the feeling of maybe self-worth, self-worth, or lower self-esteem, or maybe any other feeling which you have negative. So, for example, first of all, the very, very first basic thing is take a pen and paper. Again, I would go back to the emotional intelligence part. We really need to understand where we are going wrong and accept. Accept. Second is take out any two or three practices which actually suits to your life to change. Maybe it will take 5 years, maybe it will take 5 days, maybe it will take 5 weeks. Doesn't matter. Consistency to practice that is very important because it's a continuous process. It happens with everyone. Maybe somebody is judging you in the party. Maybe somebody is saying anything to you. Maybe in the office, maybe at home. Suddenly we think something. Our brain is something which is conditioned. So we need to uncondition that. For example, I'll just say few habits. It's not related to self-love. Maybe like it is actually. If you're doing brush from right, if you're a right-handed person, you can start with left. What happens with this? It basically balances your brain so that it becomes so neutral that you see everything neutrally. However, the thing which we have said, Shivanaji, that we come back to the same practice which we have started, and then after 4 or 5 days we come back. So this is only the solution is to be consistent, to take one practice consistently or two practices which shows maybe that listening music, maybe that writing affirmations, maybe that bringing flowers every week to your house, maybe that a passion which you have taken. For example, my passion is music, listening and singing. Whenever I feel that somebody said something to me or something is wrong with me, I just switch on my speakers and then I just play music. This is a continuous practice for me. Maybe the continuous practice for someone is to take canvas and to start painting. Maybe somebody's self-love is all about, hugging the trees. So you need to identify what is the problem. Then second is gratitude. Third is forgiveness. And fourth is doing any kind of practice, either yoga, either walking, either anything. And that brings self-love, which is consistent. Maybe if you can join any course of 7 days, 11 days, but after that also you have to remind yourself every day who you are, who you are, who you are. That is important. Yeah.
Thank you, Manisha ji.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Even
Maybe.
specifically, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, please go ahead.
No, I was just sharing that even specifically it happens in relationships also. That somebody said maybe your relatives, maybe uh, your friends, maybe relatives, or maybe your spouse, or maybe your kids, or maybe somebody said something and suddenly you think, oh, is it me? Am I like that? The first thing which happens with us is self-doubt. The very first thing is self-doubt, which is not the presence of love. Faith is the presence of love. That that's all I can say.
Awesome.
Yeah, right. So let's just promise ourselves from today, after this podcast, after this YouTube, we are promising ourselves that we'll practice this. It's very important to practice, 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 and practice. Practice, apply, practice, apply. Very, very important. Without application, it's difficult to bring that state. And it is the higher state, higher state. Maybe few people of you are going to worship any god anywhere, but then it is not worshiping him, it is worshiping yourself. As I have sang that I sang that song. I really love that song. I do have I thought that this is the best song of self love. दूसरों की जय से पहले खुद की जय करें. Even when we fly, एरोप्लेन में भी बोलते हैं ना वो एयर हॉस्टेसेस की, पहले खुद का मास्क लगा लो, अगर कुछ इमरजेंसी हो तो फिर बाद में दूसरे के मास्क की हेल्प हो. खुद को बचा लो पहले. इट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. कई बार हम दूसरों को बचाने में लग जाते हैं, दूसरों को जज करने में लग जाते हैं, दूसरों के ऊपर फोकस करने पे लग जाते हैं. बट वी हैव टू पुल आवर माइंड बैक टू दैट position. It is our and only our duty. I really love Louis Hay. I really love her. The way she has got up in her life. I would request, if everyone knows very well, if doesn't, then please go through Louis Hay self love affirmations, as well as her story, how she struggled and how she reached that place. Now she is no more in physical, but she is
Louisa,
wonderful.
Louisa Hay, you mean?
Louis Hay, yes, Louisa Hay. She's
I just,
gorgeous.
I just love her motivations. And also Oprah Winfrey. If Oprah Winfrey has retired now, but
Sorry.
Oprah Winfrey, have you heard of Oprah Winfrey? Now, now my talk shows are just exactly like Coffee with Karen or Oprah Winfrey. So
Okay.
I imagine myself as a Oprah Winfrey, and I conduct shows every
Awesome.
every. But I don't do videos anymore, but I should do videos so that people can public awareness.
If you're
Um,
realizing that, then do it quickly. Why to
yeah,
wait for anything else?
I should. I
We'll
should.
be happy to see you.
Yeah, I know I should because my videos are always on Facebook. I always send my founder and pageant founder and stuff, and I will send Shabana. So I'm just waiting for my voice to recover from sinus. Then uh, I could I could do my videos again. Thank you.
Thank you.
And also,
Right. Yeah.
one more guy who, um, one more motivational speaker who promotes self love was
What is the name?
Nick Vujicic.
Okay.
Said I have uh, I don't have legs, but I have chicken drumsticks.
Okay.
He
Okay.
so he actually was like me. He was actually was like me. In the initial stage, I was like fearful. I
Hmm.
didn't know. I didn't know what to do. But you know what? I hear Nick Richards have. He has written a book, written videos, and everything. And I must say, my article came out in Pride of Lions here with my
Wow.
dad. Yeah, it's called Pride of Lions. And
Beautiful.
one day I will. I have it right next to me. So maybe in the next session when you talk, maybe I'll bring it on. So actually, the fear the fact that I'm able to not to give up is also a part of self love, because
Mm-hmm.
um I have I have difficulty letting go, but
Yeah,
I'm strong to not to never give up. I'm strong
very
in
good.
that sense.
Awesome.
Um, Probably I have a hard time to let go because when I was young, I was very attached to my siblings, very, very attached to them. And now, now surrender everything to Guruji and to God, and let Him do the rest. And that's creating. The more I become detached because we come alone and we go
Okay,
alone.
yes,
So
absolutely.
so that is creating self love for me. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much. In fact, yes, that's what I'm saying, that let's take a pledge today that yes, we all will love ourselves, will stop self-criticizing. And this happens very consciously. Even if I'm not perfect, it happens with me also. I'm still practicing. The moment I say, oh, I'm like that, quickly I say, shut up. I say to my next negative mind, shut up. No, I am worthy. Oh, Manisha, you cannot do that. I just shut up. I cancel this feeling in cancel, cancel, cancel. I say like this, cancel, stop it. No, I'm worthy. I'm happy. I'm
So,
joyful.
so that is
See,
that is what I am
mind
trying.
again, again. Yeah.
I am trying to. I'm trying to achieve that part of neuroplasticity. Neuroplasticity is that specificity and a repetition
Mm-hmm.
of auto suggestions. Uh, that is
Mm-hmm.
what I'm working on. But
Mm-hmm.
my condition's a bit slow. So I'm taking all the vitamins and all these things to improve the neuroplasticity of the brain. So there you go. So hopefully, I love myself so much that one day I just I was dreaming after hypnosis I was dreaming of something, and just wanted to fly. Unfortunately, it was just a dream. Maybe it
All
could
right.
come. Maybe maybe it could come true.
It will. You actually practice gratitude, right? Say thanks in advance.
Yeah, I do thank you breathing sometimes. Uh, I do laughter pledge also, that I promise to laugh every day in every way, and I promise to laugh, and I promise to self love every day in every way. So, so just like laughter, self love is self love is just as important as laughter.
Absolutely right. Absolutely. Even I would also like to say one thing to everyone. In fact, Neelam ji, Samina ji, Vasant ji, Rajvan. I don't know how many of you really watch cartoons. It's
Cartoons.
so fun to watch cartoons. Mine is Tom and Jerry. It's very old one, but that's still it looks like, ऐसा लगता है जैसे अभी अभी fresh है वो. And I really play sometimes and I laugh like anything. Tom and Jerry is something which is my favorite. Cartoons are wonderful. You go back to your childhood. Even when I was singing this song, I picked this song when I was observing that video. सब prayers कर रहे हैं, प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं school में. So I was reminding myself. So love actually comes from your inner child. Your inner child healing is very important to feel that self-love. Very, very important. Specifically, that healing should be with your family relationships,
Yeah,
specifically family. And then
yeah.
that self-love increases if that relationship heals.
See, because there's nothing more important than in immediate family members.
Correct.
Relative is also important, but the love of a sibling and the love of a father, mother, and
Mhm.
their siblings and their families is also important. When I say siblings, that includes niece and nephews, and I've got that. So that's why.
All right. Great.
And the love of prayer is also important.
Very important. There is a difference between prayer and meditation. It's prayer is all about talking, meditation is all about listening from God. There is a
Silence.
very beautiful book. The name is Soul Psychology. I really read that book, and it's very, very, very nice book. In fact, there are many practical exercises are there in that book, Soul Psychology. It's by Joshua. I am not able to recall his last name, Joshua something, but it's wonderful. Reprogramming of subconscious, and it's very, very practical. Okay, great. So we all
Awesome.
are today promising ourselves to do a lot
Yes,
of self love, and self love. We'll love ourselves and we'll distribute love to the world.
yes. Thank you so much, Manisha. And I think
Thank you.
it's such a beautiful thought for the day. So,
Thank you so much.
yeah,
New day, new beginning of the week with self love.
yes. And practicing self-love for an amazing day. Awesome. So thank you so much, Manisha ji.
Thank you.
Wrap it
Thank
up.
you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. And see you again tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.